Hey, hello, this is Ted Bryan in my office in Maryland, and you've landed here because you're interested in learning about Carbon Copy Pro. What is it, how does it work, and should you get involved or not? So let me explain. First off, Carbon Copy Pro is a feeder program into another program called Wealth Masters International. So again, CCP, Carbon Copy Pro, is basically a sales funnel educating you and basically convincing you to get involved with Wealth Masters International. And it's a good system, no question about that. And you've probably seen the site with Jay Kubicek leaning against his BMW. This is actually a postcard, but in essence that is what your website will look like. Everybody who gets involved, if you get involved with Carbon Copy Pro, you will get a website exactly the same as everybody else. And this video is basically to give you some insight into whether or not you do or want to get involved with Carbon Copy Pro or not. So it's $50 to get involved to start with. To actually go through the sales funnel of the Carbon Copy Pro to get to the Wealth Masters International. You get a DVD and a workbook with that $50, and that DVD is basically an interview of Mike Dillard interviewing Jay Kubicek. And it's a good video, and probably worth the $50 because Jay Kubicek has created a lot of money for himself. He's done at least $100,000 in 1 month, and he's done it more than once. So, it's probably worth the $50 to get that. Let's see. Now, once you pay the $50, you get the workbook and all that, you're going to get a call from the Wealth Masters people, and they're going to set you up with some conference calls to listen to basically educate more on what it is. But here's what you want to know, just so you know where I'm heading with this. I don't recommend you get involved with Carbon Copy Pro or Wealth Masters International. When you get involved with them, you're going to, like I said before, you're going to get a website that looks exactly the same. And if you do a search right now on any search engine, Google, you will see every website looking pretty much just like this. All duplicates. All of them the same. And that's the first fault with this program, is that there's no distinction between you and everybody else. And if you saw this on a website or search, which one are you going to go after? Who are you going to actually sign up with? Because you're probably here because you've been doing a search and you've seen all these different sites that look the same. You don't know who's behind them. All you know is that Jay Kubicek's behind that website. And it's great for Jay. He's promoting himself, he's branded himself, and that's great for him, but not so much for you. So what you want to do, rule of thumb, is in network marketing or internet marketing online using the internet, you want to distinguish yourself from everyone else. And if you're promoting Carbon Copy Pro, what you rather want to do is set yourself up so that you're different from everybody else, so that if you're a consumer, who would you actually want to look into and possibly sign up with? Someone who's standing out from the crowd. And that's what you want to do with any online business, like I said. Now, with that being said, again, this is good for Jay Kubicek, but not so good for you if you're not branding yourself. And that is the key to online marketing. You really have to brand yourself. Now, there's ways to do that, but we'll get into that in another video. If you decide to opt in below, I'm going to take you to a site that's going to explain, how you'll actually get a 6-series video on a boot camp on how to actually brand yourself and create an online presence. But let's get back to what Wealth Masters International is. Once you go through the Carbon Copy Pro system, now you're heading over to Wealth Masters International. And what is Wealth Masters International but financial information that they're going to give you on tax strategies to, what was the term I'm thinking of, asset protection, and just a variety of stuff. Now, they have 3 different price points for the major products. $2,000 gives you a DVD, multiple DVD set, and then there's I think it's an $8,000 or $9,000 program, and basically that's a long weekend conference what you would attend to learn hands-on stuff with a variety of different speakers. And I think it's $9,000. And then there's the third level, which is $20,000 for another conference. It's a week-long conference, and granted, they pick out some nice places, some very nice five-star resorts, and it's somewhere around the world, and you would attend to go to this. And again, it's like the first, the long weekend conference, but it's a full week long, but it's like it's on steroids. So you get a lot of information there. And usually these conferences end up with you, they're educating you on stuff and where you can invest, and so they're going to promote certain places where you can invest to make money. And it's usually like a $5,000 minimum to get to that point. So there's a lot of money involved. And the thing is, if you're marketing this stuff, you're marketing it to make money. To get into the 20,000, well, let me explain. To earn money on any of those products, you have to actually purchase the higher level product. So if you purchase a 2,000 product and someone actually comes in and they want to buy the $9,000 or the $20,000 product, you're not going to earn the additional $4,000 commission on the $9,000 or the $7,000 commission on the $20,000 program. So the incentive is to buy into that larger package, so that if someone wants to buy the same package or lower than you're always going to get the full commission. So that's kind of difficult to do because not that many can afford the $20,000 hit. So let me go back to what I suggest you do. If you opt in below, you're going to see where you can put your district name and your email address in. I'm going to take you over to another program, another product with a better pay plan, and where a lot of people and leaders from Wealth Masters Internationals are heading over to, or have already headed over to. And it's got a better pay plan, it's solid, and it has a program that has actual value that can stand on itself. The product has so much value to it that without even selling it for commissions and such, that the value is there. So if you put in your name and your email address, I'll send you over to that point. You'll also see after you opt in, you'll get an email. Check for that email, which will confirm that you actually want to see this video series on how to actually promote any business online. I mean any business, not just the one I'm involved in, but any one that you may choose. Give you some very basic, solid information, including some advanced stuff on search engine optimization for your particular program or website. Now, quick review. Again, this is what carbon copy is about. Duplication. I mean, carbon copy in itself, the word means, duplicate. Everything's a duplicate. But what you want is this. You want to be different from everybody else so that people can see what you're about and join with you. Because when you start becoming a leader on the internet by learning information, it's a step-by-step process. You will start to distinguish yourself from everyone else, and that actually creates a leadership role for yourself, and that's what people want to join. They want to join with people who are leaders in the field that they're in. And where everybody, even the people who are earning, well over six figures, they're always learning. There's always something new out there. So it's just a matter of learning a little bit at a time. And as soon as you go through my 6 videos, you're going to learn so much from that you will. If anyone actually wants to join with you, you're going to be able to teach them, because you've gained a whole bunch of knowledge from those 6 videos, and that I'll send you. Again, check out the information. Just put in your first name, your email address. It'll direct you over to my website with my program, my product, where you can earn $1,000 per sale and overrides of $1,000, and also will lead you over to the 6 videos on how to set up an online marketing system for whatever business you want. All right, thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side.